Greetings, everyone. It's my pleasure to be able to welcome you to EDU 695, a special topics course where we're going to focus on instructional coaching and mentoring teachers. This course is designed to be part of our teacher leadership program, and it's designed to help you hone your skills of being able to mentor novice teachers and then to work with collaborating teachers as you coach them to help them improve their teaching practices. The best thing I think about all of this is that as you are working with other teachers, you improve your own practices. So during this course, we're going to really invite you to be reflective, to reflect on the skills and the competencies and the knowledge base that you already bring to the table, and then to self-assess and think about what are the areas around coaching and mentoring that you can hone and improve upon so that you will be more effective when you work with teachers in the field. So this is a 7-week accelerated, fully asynchronous online course. So what that means is that we've taken a semester's worth of work and we've condensed it into 7 weeks. And each week will function as a module or a unit. And the expectations are that you don't have to log in at a certain time for a Zoom meeting or a face-to-face meeting, and thus the asynchronous part of the course. But it does mean that the expectation is that during each week, you're regularly checking in and participating in the discussion forum. Because one of our goals is to make sure that in this graduate course that we create a professional learning community, that we model that and that we practice that. It's one of the best ways that we can learn from one another. So I'll be here, as will other faculty members from USM, to guide you through the next 7 weeks, but we really encourage you to make the most of learning from one another. So let's get to how the course is created and designed for you. The first module is focusing on sort of uncovering our experiences with mentoring and instructional coaching, and then looking at what the characteristics are for quality programs and practices. The second week, or the second module, is focusing on helping new teachers in particular begin the year successfully, and then helping collaborating teachers be able to get a clear picture of reality. And that's really this idea that if we want to learn and we want to improve, then we really have to know the ground, you know, where we're starting from. What's the reality right now? The third module is around teaching and assessing for understanding and using questions to identify goals. The fourth module focuses on maintaining balance and also maintaining and sustaining student interest and effective teaching strategies. The fifth module focuses on engaging students in the curriculum and also strategies for assessing student attitude. Module 6 focuses on collaborating and creating meaningful standards-based experiences for students, and then improving teaching practices and also improving coaching practices. The final module, Module 7, will focus on instructional drivers and also assessing students' progress, and then of course reflecting on the year, preparing for growth for the following year. So during this course, we have 2 common reads that we're going to be using. One of them is the impact cycle, what instructional coaches should do to foster powerful improvements in teachers. And this is a phenomenal book written by Jim Knight. So the impact cycle looks at being able to identify goals, after we get a clear picture of what the reality is, the current reality, to be able to learn and then improve. So it's a phenomenal resource that includes a number of instructional playbooks and appendices that really give you clear examples. So I think you're going to gain a lot from the impact cycle by Jim Knight. who of course is a guru in the area of instructional coaching and teaching practices. An optional resource that you might want to consider is this little companion to the Impact Cycle book. It's a reflection guide. It's worth it, I think, but not a requirement for the course. The other book that we will be working with is this book, Mentoring in Action, Guiding, Sharing, and Reflecting with Novice Teachers. It's a book that's written by Carol Pelletier Radford. And one of the key features of this mentoring book that's kind of different from others is that it provides a month-by-month curriculum for teacher effectiveness. So a lot of the resources that you're going to find, especially in part 2 of this particular mentoring book, are really designed for you to use once you start working with teachers. So we'll be browsing, skimming, scanning, sort of reflecting on them, but it's going to be a resource for sure that as you're mentoring and coaching teachers, you're going to want to go back to and use. Tremendous guides and activities and question sets for you to be able to use yourself as a mentor or coach, but also for new teachers, novice teachers, and more veteran teachers looking to improve to be able to use. So those resources will be the two that we'll use as two common reads. The one, the Impact Cycle, which is really focused on instructional coaching, and this Mentoring in Action, focused more towards the novice teacher and being able to help them improve. During the last module, we'll look at instructional drivers, and this book, or the resources come from this book here, Everyday Instructional Coaching, 7 Daily Drivers to Support Teacher Effectiveness by Nathan Langrod. And this is a resource that we'll make mention of. I highly recommend it. I know it's too much to include in a 7-week course, but I think it's a book that you're going to want to be able to have so that you can, very useful. You'll get a lot from that. So we'll be working with that. We're also going to be looking at high quality mentoring and instructional coaching practices through the New Teacher Center. And so thinking about what we're moving away from as maybe practices and structures and strategies, and what we're moving toward. There'll be a number, of course, of articles and videos for you to be able to access during the course to help you really see from a variety of perspectives. Both of our common reads, the Impact Cycle and Mentoring in Action, have videos that accompany them. So in each of the modules, you will find the videos that I'm asking for you to view that will supplement the reading that you will do related to those particular chapters. I'm so looking forward to this experience over the next 7 weeks, and I'm encouraging you to, get to it. Order those books, get ready to go. It's going to be a tremendous learning experience for all of us.